Welcome to our newest installment of our channel. Today we'll be doing an unboxing and an honest review on the HyperX Alloy Origins. Right in front of us we have the HyperX Alloy Origins mechanical gaming keyboard with HyperX Aqua tactile switches. HyperX Alloy keyboard line might not have the same level of recognition as the aforementioned series, but the entry we're looking at today goes a long way towards cementing the company's position in the mechanical gaming keyboard space. Right now I'm going to be opening it like it was never opened before. When you open it, it's pretty standard, nothing way too crazy on the packaging. We have here download software at HyperX Gaming. It comes in this another plastic bag here. Okay, since we got it out of the box, we have a few papers here, some instructions and some kind of warranty, and just another kind of cool picture here. And there's a USB Type-C cable, which we're going to be talking about later on. Okay, since we got the keyboard out of the box here, we have the box and the keyboard here. We have to spin it around, and there's this little thing that you have to pull here, and once you pull it, it goes out like just like the other thing package basically. Okay, here's the keyboard. Right off the bat, as we got the keyboard out of the box, we see that it's made of full aluminium basically on the whole base, and well plastic keycaps like the basic. Right here we have this thing here that we have to pull out. That's classic, they always have these kind of things on every keyboard. So basically, there's a couple things worth pointing out on the unstable of the keyboard as well. First, the bottom shell is one curved edge, cool feeling piece of aluminium, just like the top, which helps lend the keyboard a very premium and solid feel. Okay, so the USB Type-C port for the included keyboard replaceable cable also provided a satisfying feeling when connecting and disconnecting the included cable for any of the custom cables I tested with it. Right now I'm going to be putting it into the laptop for the first time, or the PC. We see a beautiful RGB light as soon as we put it in. Another mentionable option is that the keyboard is not extremely heavy, but it does have some weight on it, to be honest. That shouldn't be really a problem, but just so you know. Okay. So the HyperX Aqua tactile switches feel very similar to other brown tactiles, including the original Cherry MX Browns. I will say that they are smoother on the end of the spectrum, lacking any of the gritty feeling for some brown switches can produce. Instead, the Aqua switches offer a smooth, well-defined tactile bump that engages about midway through the keys throw. For the most part, what makes a good general-purpose keyboard also makes a good gaming keyboard. That's true in this case. His solid build quality and well above average tactile switches on our test until provided precise, responsive and satisfying tool for games ranging from FPS games to MMORPGs. The lightweight 45 gram actuation force and relatively high 1.8 millimeter actuation point of the Aqua switches were clearly tuned for gaming, and the kind of instant reactivity you want when escaping or initiating in a lane gang for your favorite MOBA. Okay, so right now I want to be speaking about some of the options and functions that this keyboard can do. With the FN switch here and F1, we put it to the default rainbow mode. The second F2 brings us to a static, colorful option, just changing the colors simultaneously, and the F3 gives us some kind of rain effect, and it's pretty cool, to be honest. And let's put it back to the default. The FN and F9 use the sound completely. The F10 is going down, this is going up, and the F12 gives us some kind of game mode. This is only, I think, that I saw on HyperX keyboards. This option, what it does basically in game mode, so none of the Windows keys basically work. So in none of your games that you accidentally press them, they don't alt tab or something like that. Okay, right now let's talk about the Aqua switches from HyperX. Basically what they did here is made some kind of sort of their own tactile switch. Let's just kind of type right now here so you can get a better feeling what it is. To be honest, it feels kind of soft, and it's some kind of in between a range of the red switches and the brown switches. That's my honest opinion. Maybe if you type it, maybe you'll see something else. I see it being really good for gaming and being kind of really good for FPS games, especially Counter-Strike and Call of Duty. Maybe if you like a better typing experience, maybe you should try something else. But for gaming, I think this could be a golden standard for all gamers, to be honest. Okay, so another notable mention on this keyboard is like every other keyboard that we have on the market. There's a software where you can change the color and the modes and everything with your buttons, whatever you like. To be honest, myself, I just don't like messing around with the defaults, but just an example here. You can change the colors here. You can change the effects. There's breathing, confetti, swipe, solid, twilight, waves, sun, and a lot more. To be honest, I don't really like playing around with this. That's just so you can see that this keyboard has it. Okay, so the HyperX Alloy Origins is a board that was very close to being a universal recommendation thanks to its exceptional case and near perfect balance of size and customization. Despite HyperX failing to stick the landing on its chosen keycaps, the board itself remains an excellent option, and I would recommend you trying it out for yourself so you can see is this worth for you or not. To be honest, myself, I think this should be some kind of the lowest standard for every gaming PC, especially playing FPS games. That should be it for this unboxing and review, where we were looking at the HyperX Alloy Origins with Aqua switches. Hope you enjoyed the video and tune in for more reviews on our channel. Subscribe and tune in for more.